The boy that got his, yeah. The boy that got his smile back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Uh, the boy that got his smile back. It's been a while, baby. The baby said you should smile back. Yeah. The baby you let it ride tight. Yeah. The baby you let it ride tight. It's been a while, baby. The baby said you should smile back. Yeah. The baby you let it ride tight. Yeah.
Superstar smile, I ain't
I
never
ain't
been a
never been
drug
a
addict.
drug.
Certified soldier out the bang on
But
that
then I'm not a
dope. She tried to duplicate me, so I hit her with the plan B. Yeah,
shit.
say I'm a
Say
thing
I'm
that
up
just
in
like
it just like
A&E.
any
Smile,
shit. Like
putting on
putting
for the
on for the
fam in my
fans in
ear.
my ear.
Watching
Shit.
the
Watching
baby
the
say she
baby
can't
shit she
stand
can't
me.
stand me.
Doing what I'm doing, shit, I'm trying to get a Grammy. Got me smiling for the camera. That nigga come from Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Fucking with it.
sir. Yes, sir.
What you
Man, for
say?
those who at home, man, because I don't like doing introductions, dog. Let people know who I'm speaking to right now. Let them know who on the microphone today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let them know I am baby boy 904, man. You know what the fuck going on, man. But they know me though. They know who I am. They know baby boy for sure. You heard me? You know when Beyonce
Yes,
say,
sir.
baby boy, you stay on my mind. You know, she talking about me. You heard me?
Nah, you started out the gate, nah. Let's
Yeah.
go. Love it, man. Love it.
Yeah.
So, born and raised Jacksonville?
Born and raised, man. Mixon Town, West
Salute.
Side, baby. You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Off that West End. Yes, sir. Born and raised, man. That's all I know. You heard me?
Nah,
That's all I
salute.
know.
Well, let me let you know how I discovered you because I'm really big on discoverability. Basically, how artists get discovered, and hopefully from this interview, more people are going to be checking out your page because you inspired me, man. It was through Raekwon. He posted a screenshot or it was like a story of you, and it had your song. So usually I'm just like, okay, I'm a music person. I'm like, let me hear this guy out. And then I see you at Duval Day. And then the next day, you was doing some community service. So I was like, man, whoever this person is, I gotta link up with them. You got good music. She outside.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Trust
man,
me. Every day the
yes,
sunshine. You mean? Trust me.
yes, sir.
Trust me.
So man, so with that being said, like, man, how did you start? You know what I'm saying? What's the storyline?
All right. So I'm gonna take it from the noggin. You heard me?
Okay.
So in elementary school, I was in speech class. You heard me?
Mm,
I couldn't say words that start with a Q. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, I couldn't pronounce words with a Q. So I
mm,
was in speech, you know what I'm saying? And for me to graduate through speech, like I had to do it was so many words I had to say, you know what I'm
mm.
saying? But the speech teacher let me do a rap. You know what I'm saying? I was in the fourth grade, me and my partner, you know what I'm saying, JJ, you know what I'm saying? He in the Air Force right now. He was one of my best friends in elementary. But we did a recording over Just For Me tape. You know what I'm saying? Remember the perm Just For Me? You know what I'm saying? I did a recording over Just For Me perm tape, you heard me? And from there, man, it was that. Like I got influenced by the Hot Boys and shit, man. And
Yes, sir.
you feel me? Like that just was I'm from Mixon. Like that's what we was on. The block was hot. You heard me? Like way back then. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Way before the hot spot. I was posted at the hot spot, man. You hear me?
yes, sir. So
Yeah.
okay, so with having influence from the Hot Boys, I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne, BG, who would you say like you was bumping in middle school? Because what was middle school like? Was it like Soldier Boy? Was it Gucci Mane, Young
No,
Jeezy?
no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. See, middle
Okay.
school for me, you
Uh-huh.
feel me? See, I'm class of '09. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. Yes,
So
sir.
so Soldier Boy ain't coming about into high school for
Got
me.
you.
You
Got
feel
you.
me?
Got you.
But as far as middle school, I was on that Carter. That's when that Carter dropped. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? I was on that Carter. Yeah, you couldn't tell me Wayne wasn't in the rawest rapper in the world back then. I ain't gonna even you know play
Yeah.
around with it. I'm V100 with you. Hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
I was on that Wayne heavy, but I was fucked up by like Field Mob too though.
Okay.
You feel me? They
Okay.
dropped that what it was, light poles and palm
Mm,
trees. It was an album they had where they eat them up, beat them up on it. You know what I'm saying?
powerful.
They had different
Powerful.
little skits on it and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, like musically, like you know what I'm saying. I really like a little bit of everything. But at that
Yes, sir.
particular time in my life, I know I was on that Carter for sure.
Yes,
Like I remember
sir.
riding the bus, rapping that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So for sure, for sure,
Word.
for
Do
sure,
you,
for sure.
what did you grow up listening to R&B as well? Or just
Well,
rap?
No, no, no. See, my mom Dukes, you know what I'm saying? Mom
Mhm.
Dukes was an R&B lady, so she was on the Jodeci, the R. Kelly, the TLC. You heard me? So I done had an ear to all that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes,
came
sir.
up just musically, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes,
even
sir.
when they go into the gospel, you know what I'm saying? Luther
Mhm.
Barnes and the gospel choir, like, you
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got an ear for everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm musically inclined. I've been in the band and all, you know? So
Does.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm deep rooted into the music. I got a good ear to all of it, bro.
Yo, salute, man. Salute. Shouts out to Mon Dukes and salute to
Facts
you.
though.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
So did you now, because I see on your posts lately, like you believe in God, God fearing man.
Facts.
And I tell people all the time, man, God first business, man. Ain't really nothing you could do without, without God's plan, bro. Like, how did you kind of like incorporate that and being able to stand on that by also, maintaining your realness?
I mean, life, bro. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Trials and tribulations. Like you I feel like every person, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Especially if you grew up, you know what I'm saying, anointed, you heard me? Like I got a praying mother, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Praying grandmother, great mother, great grandmother, great grandmother. I done been around generations, bro. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
So I feel like that always kept me, you know what I'm saying? Like how they say you can jump off the ship. You heard me? But it always they can throw that life vest out there for you. You know what I'm saying? And pull you
Mm.
back in when you get into troubled waters. You heard me? So I believe that's just always been my story. Like God always been tapping on my shoulder, man, just through events, through life, or however. But it just always seemed like it was a tug of war from the church house to the chain gang. Like I
Yes,
was
sir.
being told, you know what I'm saying, one way or another, one way or another. But man, all in all, a praying mother, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to give it to Dukes. You hear me? Yeah, a
Yes, sir.
praying mother, man. I'm talking about, and then also having my own relationship with God
Yes,
since a
sir.
little boy, though. You know what I'm saying? I was a junior deacon. Like, I come from Christ Tabernacle Ministry at
Uh-uh.
Baptist Church. You heard me? I'm talking about,
Represent. Yes, sir.
listen, that motherfucker said in between the Plaza and Roosevelt. I don't know if you know about them apartments in Jacksonville, but they set in the middle of it. You heard me?
Yes,
Like
sir.
that's the church I went to coming up. You
Wow.
heard me? Shout out to Pastor Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He
Powerful.
taught me about God. So when I did get into those weary nights, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
and
sir.
those dark hours, I knew who to turn
Hmm.
to. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? And I just got into a position where God really showed up for me, man, and revealed Himself in front of me. You heard me?
Wow.
And I submitted, and
Yes, sir.
man, life been up and up ever since. So I got to give Him His praise in front of you, in front of 1,000, in front of 10,000, 20, a million, a
Yes,
billion.
sir.
I still the same rap. You heard me? Yeah,
And,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, man, I've been saying this, man. This has been the first year I can actually say, man, that I've been like on social media, like, hey, yo, God is real. Like, 2025, I don't know what has, gotten to me that I'm just like, I gotta share the word, man. That's why I had to bring it up in conversation because it's just like, bro, just knowing the different things that people go through or that you went through, and it's just like, man, getting out of those situations. It's like, bro, it couldn't be nothing but God. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like how? You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it's good that you could share that message,
facts,
man.
facts.
Man, speaking of sharing that message, like, and I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Did you, because you in the music, right? And I
Right.
know that sometimes people may get discouraged because they might not feel like people are listening to their music or their friends not promoting it like they should. What's your thoughts on being a musician and being like basically self-promoted? You know what I'm saying? Like not having that full backing, like
Right. Well,
yeah.
we're gonna go right back into it. Walking with God. You hear
Okay.
me? Like I can't be denied. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen on my time. You feel
Yes,
me? It's
sir.
gonna happen on his time. I'm just gonna continue to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta like but work for me, bro. It's really just making them take me serious. You hear me? I'm just applying the pressure. You hear me? I ain't letting up, bro. Like, you feel me? Even right now today, bro, I feel like I already made it. You see what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Right now, but God ain't finished with me yet. This only the beginning. Look where I'm at right now. You hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
This is by the grace of God that I'm even in front of you, bro. You hear me? Like, you know what
Word.
I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you the truth. You hear me? So and it's just the beginning. It's gonna go so much further than this, but you know what I'm saying? This one here gonna mean something, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Word.
this a whole nother beginning. This another chapter right here, right now. You heard me?
And I'm seeing
Yeah.
you getting booked. You know what I'm saying? You performing. Like, how does
Facts.
that feel, bro? Like, you got to tell me, number one, how did it feel to perform for the first time versus how does it feel now, bro? Like, go ahead and speak on
All right,
that.
so the first time I performed, bro, like I come from way back, like '09,
Okay.
right? So that I used to go by Lil Junkie Jit. You feel me?
Okay.
So we gonna
Okay.
rewind back. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
My original rap name was Lil Junkie Jit. And I used to do like the little open mics and shit. You know what I'm saying? My
Okay.
dog, Fireboy, you know what I'm saying? Fireboy had an open mic on the south side. You know, back then it used to be me, Lil D-Lo, and he go by Mesquite McFlurry now though, you know what I'm
Okay. Yes,
saying?
sir.
But
Yes,
me,
sir.
Lil D-Lo, CeeLo, Cello, you know what I'm saying? Duval Dictators. It was a lot of Jericho, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people in the city that was chasing the dream at the time.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, man, I was doing it back then, but that first performance, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I think it just always been that level of confidence. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
even if them people ain't know me, man, but I rock that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
it just cause I just feel like I'm him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's that like, and it may not even. I don't know, bro. I don't know where that come from, but it just be that confidence, But I can admit, there's done been times where I had them butterflies. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's done
You
been
got to go to the
times,
bathroom before the
the bit. Now
performance.
I ain't had to go to the bathroom now, but
Okay.
my stomach just felt a little queasy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just felt
Okay.
unsure of the
Mm.
crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's times where I may came with a specific on show mix, and that show mix ain't really for this crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So now I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? I'm overthinking the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But now I run with that same show mix and rock out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it usually always work out. Usually, you know what I'm saying? 99% of the time. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, man. But to where I'm at right now, it's love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It's love, man. But once again, just cut the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of God involved. So that's
Yes,
the
sir.
energy I'm gonna attract. That's the business I'm gonna attract.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? I'm talking about, I try not to get into the business end of what I got going on, because what
Uh,
I got going may not be the same for the next artist. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But just know it's all love, man. And it's the utmost respect, you know what I'm saying, on both ends. You know what I'm saying? It's just good business. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? So yeah,
That's
that
dope.
makes the show 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? When you getting compensated for it, you ain't
Oh
spending nothing
man.
out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? But it's a long way to get here. I come from paying my way to perform. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? To now where
That,
I'm finally reaping you know what I'm saying? Reaping what I was
duh.
sold. You heard me?
That gotta feel good, and I
Yeah.
know if see like me, I know what you're saying. Like, yo, God, is doing it for you, working miracles.
Facts.
Like, so for a person who maybe coming up, they'll watch this interview who don't understand what a show mix is, or who don't understand how to pay your way. Can you kind of like give a breakdown on like maybe some of the things that they can do to kind of get their foot in the door? You
Say
know?
less. But the biggest thing is when it comes to the show mix, it's like you got to know what crowd you're going into. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you're going to some say like the ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Like something ratchet and they thugging in there, man. Like and you want to bring that music out. But if you going where the ladies at, you're gonna bring that music out. So you just want to be prepared for what you're going into. You know what I'm saying? I already every show I do, I done did it mentally in my head 30 times. You know what I'm saying? It's certain times on a certain part of the song, I know what I'm gonna be doing because I done already mentally did that show 30 times in my head. You know what I'm saying? When they go to ask a question, the DJ asks this, asks that. When we up there before the show, I got every ounce. I'm already on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 10 times ahead of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's business. And I got to conduct myself in that way. But and that's as far as the show mixes. But
Okay.
when it comes to investing into yourself, man, this shit is expensive. You feel me? It's a lot of
Okay.
stuff you ain't gonna be able to do, you know what I'm saying? But it's
Yes.
all about the investment. It's just like starting a business. It's just like the man that started McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Look how
Uh,
far he done made it. You know what I'm saying? The man that started KFC. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that investment, man, and what you willing to put into it. If you ain't willing to put it into yourself, what make you think somebody else gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
right.
It's all we live in a show me city. You heard me?
Yes,
Like
sir.
you gotta show them. You feel me? So hey man, I'm gonna pay my way to show you. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
eventually, look where it got me now. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They calling me, hey man, hey, I want you here, I want you there. I'm there. You feel me?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
there. Oh, now, trust me, man. We're gonna keep it going just like this, man. We ain't stopping. You hear me? And when I say me, you know what I'm saying? I say we. I'm talking about me fi me. Now they join all these fraternities and sororities. That's the newest fraternity on the planet. Me fi me. You heard me? I'm talking about boy, cause boy, that's who I've been rocking with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sugarcoating it. Now I got my support. You know, I got my support. I got my people that's gonna come and show out every time I do a show, and I'm appreciative of them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't build them on the way up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But yeah, I come from nothing, bro. You feel me? And that's like the biggest obstacle right now to make a non-believer into a believer. You heard me?
yes, sir.
To where they're gonna see God turn nothing into something, and it's already in process. You know what I'm saying? For the last couple of months, I had been saying, "Oh, it's finna go up. It's going up now." Or I'd be like, "Man, this shit finna happen. It's happening now." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just turning the non-believers into believers because I gotta continue to let them know, boy, without God is nothing. You hear me? I'm talking about I come from nothing, bro. You hear me? Come from nothing,
Yeah.
you know. But
I
yeah,
got some questions for you, man. You is like, bro, you got like so many gems and so many things that I would like to ask, but I know due to time,
right,
yeah, I just want to ask the best things, man, because like right now, like what do you feel like is your favorite thing apart about what's your favorite thing about life, bro? Like right now.
right now, bro. Just honestly, bro, peace. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? I'm finally at peace. You know what I'm saying? In the house, self-love. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to have found real love. You know what I'm saying? And bro, just God, honesty, forgiveness. To be able to forgive. I
Wow.
just forgave a person. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was that last little piece of weight that was holding me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like within the last 7 days, I don't forgave a person. You know what I'm saying, for some shit that they did,
yes,
and
sir.
I forgave them publicly. You know what I'm
Heard.
saying? I cut them off publicly, but I forgave them publicly as well. You know what I'm saying? Just letting them,
Yes, sir.
ain't no beef. It's all it is what it is. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
But it ain't no beef. You know what I'm saying? And I forgive you. I gotta forgive you to receive the blessings that's coming for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
humbly I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? And no pressure. And I think like that was that last little weight lifted, bro. You hear me? And it's been up ever since, man. Like, I ain't lying to you. Even since that moment, like it's been happening,
Mm,
but the more and more, that I be obedient, and the shit just keep going up, man.
man.
It just keep
Look.
going up. I can't make these things up though. It ain't no other. But I was just talking to my big brother today though, right?
Uh,
And my brother trying to tell me some shit like, bro, you got to do this and you got to do that. And I'm like, bro, look, that other person might have did that, but that ain't mine. That might not work for me, and
yes,
what
sir.
I'm doing might not work for the next person. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You don't really see too many people sit on them couches and tell their way up and it be familiar. It may be familiar, but it's never the same as the last person. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Gotcha.
all got our own journeys.
Yes, sir.
But when I tell a person like, bro, yeah, man, nothing but God, that down everybody don't know what that means.
Mm.
Everybody don't really know what that means, bro. But that's all I really got. It
That's
like, I'm being honest. That's all I
that's the
got.
secret. That's the
I ain't
secret. That's
lying.
the
That's
cheat
that's the
code.
secret
That's the
sauce right
yeah.
there.
That's
Fact though.
right.
And not just the
That,
music, but life.
uh-huh.
Just
Yeah.
life in general. You hear me? Just life, man. That's
Yeah.
that's that's the code right there. Facts though. Facts though.
Now I know when we was getting we was talking earlier, you said you had some different things coming soon. Now was you speaking, prophetically, like you got merch, or was you talking about, maybe albums or traveling, or what was you kind of like wanting to harp on when it came to
Man, we got a lot of shows gonna come up, man. You
let's
feel
go.
me? We got a lot of bookings coming. You feel me? All they gotta
Okay.
do is just keep paying attention. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things you can't speak to early on. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
But we got a lot of things into the workings, man. You feel me? Another thing I am finna start though. You feel me? Um, this Friday, and it's gonna be like a Friday to Friday thing, right? But it ain't got to be a specific song, but pick a song. This to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Males, females, everybody, right? Pick a song, you know what I'm saying? And you pick a song and you create some content using that sound. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And whoever get the most, interactions from their content, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a prize at the end of the week. For instance, if it's a female, prize is gonna range from, you may get a wig, you know what I'm saying? You may
Yes,
get
sir.
a CNA course paid for you, you know what I'm saying, through Miss Sandra Mays, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um, you may get your nails done, or you may just simply get some lunch, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just
Yes,
gonna
sir.
support my supporters, right? Then
Yes,
on the
sir.
other end for the fellas, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna compensate them in a way as well. You know what I'm saying? You may get you a bottle, you know what I'm saying, or your little seven may be on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I'm just being honest.
I
You know what I'm
like that. I
saying? I'm
like
just being
that.
honest. But it's
Yes,
just my
sir.
way, and it's gonna be like a week thing. So it's Friday to Friday. You know what I'm saying? So what we promoting right now is outside. It's summertime. She's
Yes,
summer
sir.
finding her thighs out. She ain't even for the street, but baby be out. She
Outside.
outside
Outside.
every day the sunshine. You hear me? So that's
Yes.
what we promoting. So that's the song we want really the ladies to lean to. But I got a variety. That ain't every woman not outside.
Mhm.
It don't apply for every woman. So I got another song that may apply for her.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why we saying every song, man, and
Mhm.
everybody can participate in this. So that's something we got going for the community, Like that's one of my ways of giving back. Like even with the little cleanup. I don't know if you watched the video, but ain't nobody do that, ask me to do that. Like that wasn't no community service. You know what I'm saying? That was just me. You feel me? Like
Wow.
I may did it for the community. You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? But that wasn't on recorded as no community service. So that
Mhm.
ain't nothing that I owe nobody. And there ain't nothing I've compensated for. That's just something that, God put on me to go do. You know what I'm saying? To be honest.
Well, let's talk about that so we can have the highlights. So let's go ahead and set it up. So what happened was there was Duval Day. If I'm not mistaken, this was last week or the week before last. It was Duval Day. You was outside. I didn't get
Facts.
a chance to go. I was watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you was outside. You done got flicked up. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You done went viral. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
These are all facts. It's verified. He was on Angela Yee. You know what I'm saying? In the morning. So this is all verified. But the next day you did something that I did not see people do, but they said to do. But you actually did it. You
Facts.
went out there on Moncrief and you cleaned that whole block up by yourself. Could you please kind of let us know the mindset of what was going on during Duval Day and then that following day?
All right, so Duval Day, you know what I'm saying? Originally, I went to just hang out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna support everybody out here, So I know it was some local artists that was performing, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I went out there, went out to the stage to just go, contribute, you know what I'm saying, in the way that I could, and that's just by giving my presence. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
But even in the midst of being in the crowd, man, like that lens got on me and just created a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like just being at the right God placing you in the right place at the right time. And somebody so happened to go through each slide and count to see which one it was. You heard me? And yeah, they end up inboxing Lil Duval about it. Like, yeah, who is he? You know what I'm saying? I need to find him. I'm coming next year just for him, da da da. And yeah, that shit went up. That shit went viral, you know what I'm saying? But that kind of overshadowed the cleanup, even though I ain't do the cleanup for a spotlight, but it overshadowed it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I got a lot more attention for that than what I went and did for my community. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But have a God see fit. I ain't
Yes,
speaking
sir.
against it, but
Yes, sir.
it really did overshadow it. But just going to go do that, man. I pushed up. I made a post that morning,
Mhm.
and when I made that post, I'm like, yeah, hey man, get y'all ass up, man. It's time to go clean the block. You heard me? Just like
Yes,
that.
sir.
And it went viral though. Everybody went to sharing the post, sharing the post,
Right.
sharing the post. And I really thought they were gonna meet me out there though. I
Dang.
ain't lying. I ain't
Dang,
expect to
that's
be by
crazy.
myself. I thought they were gonna meet me out there because so many people shared it.
Right,
I'm
that's what
like,
I'm
yeah, this a
thinking.
thing. You heard me? Let's do it. And
Right.
I push up in the city of Jacksonville, like the city workers, they was out there cleaning the park. You know what I'm saying? They
Okay.
cleaned the park and they cleaned right in that sidewalk in front of the park. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
They did do that. And up Golfville, you know what I'm saying? Right in front of
mm,
APR, you know what I'm saying? They went and got the stuff over there that I didn't get. But
right.
anyways, everything else across the street, you know what I'm saying? From motherfucking palm tears down to the pipeline. You heard me? You know, so I hung out there for probably about 2 hours, probably 2.5 hours. It could have been three. I wasn't keeping track of time, you know, but I was out there. You hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
And yeah, man, on the city worker end up, I pushed up on him. I'm like, yeah, man, da da da. He like, nah, we getting paid for this, bro. You know, you ain't got. I say, nah, bro. I say, I ain't got to get paid. So I'm doing this shit because I care. You know, so I want us
Yes,
to be
sir.
able to do this again because I really low key had a good time, bro. Like
Yes,
I
sir.
don't really go outside. You know, so I hate to be easy accessible. You know, but
Right.
I want them to have to book me for me to be outside because I know the
Yes, sir.
energy I'm gonna bring into an establishment. You hear me?
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. I don't be outside, you know, but I so happen had a good time for motherfucker Duval all day, you heard me? So that
Absolutely.
next morning, I I definitely did you know, just felt that urge to want to go do that, man, you know, for that particular reason, bro. So we could do that shit again. You know, I know that shit was bad out there. Yeah, I was out there.
Man.
I know how bad it was. So I'm
Oh,
like,
Lord.
yeah. And like I said, I thought they were gonna be out there with me. But all in all, man, you know, it
Yeah.
worked out for what it was. Lil Duval shared that too, though. He did share that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Lil
Word.
Duval shared that in his story, you know. And
Literally.
yeah, so happened that lady ended up inboxing them and bam, you know, it went up from there, man. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Shout out the dog though, you feel me?
Yes,
Cause he
sir.
ain't have to post that, you feel me? He ain't have
Yes,
to
sir.
post that. So shout out to bro, you know. That's low key. He don't even know he really passing the torch. But I'm glad he's setting a good example of know how to give back to the community. You know, and you can take that blueprint and grow from it. You know, once you know so be God put me in that position and be able to do that. You know, that's one of the things I see I can do, you know. So yeah. Shout out to
So,
bro on that though.
yes,
Shout
sir.
out to dog for
Hey,
sure.
and that's a lot of momentum, from you, because like I said, ever since then, like I don't know where I've been asleep, as they would call it back in the day when you don't know no music. They'll be like, bro, you sleep. So basically,
Yeah.
I've been asleep. You know what I'm saying? But I've been noticing, now that I'm following your journey, bro, I'm seeing posts every, basically if not every day. Matter of fact, I was listening to one of your songs, and when one of your songs, bro, you were listening like all the Jacksonville artists. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty man. You don't get that a lot. You don't get people
Facts
like, yeah,
though.
shout out Duval, D'Lo,
Yeah.
shout out this person, shout out that person. I was like, dang, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But see, I really had like I did that song 4 years ago. You see
right,
what I'm saying? So when I originally did that song, I was giving flowers to all the artists that was putting on for the city, particularly at that time. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, bro, I'm 34. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir,
Grown man, baby boy, just be the rap name. You hear me? You know, so you feel me? Like I'm 34, so I ain't really into the. You know, I ain't got no dog in the fight. You know,
right,
so I ain't
right.
biased. You feel me? So
Respect.
yeah, I was, I was just giving flowers to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like that was putting on for the city in that particular time. That's who it was. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? And shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
all them boys, you know what I'm saying?
All of
Freedom
them,
boys
man.
that's locked up. Rest in peace to the ones that's gone. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? But yeah, I really did that song originally, like on some let's bring this shit together because it's just so much talent in the city. You feel me?
Absolute.
So I really had a vision of like, man, this here gonna bring this shit together. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't catch fire. You know, we can't get ahead of God. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't catch fire at that particular time, but it's growing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
and it got a different meaning to different people now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was the whole thing with that song, man. That was the whole thing with that one, man. That's that Nash call, y'all. I miss you,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
Bring
yeah,
in that
yeah.
Nash call, you feel me?
If it's
So you know,
okay,
we
I'm a
shout out to
go ahead. I'm so sorry because I was gonna say I want to play it too. If it's okay,
yeah,
but
go
go, yeah,
ahead,
go.
go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
let them
So
know though. This one for the city, man. We shouting out the Jaguars and all with this one, man. It's really for the whole state of Florida, though. You know, it's gonna be an anthem, man. You can drop that though, bro.
yes, sir. So, yeah, let me go ahead and play this song right here. You said this is called NASCAR. I was listening to it earlier, man. I was vibing that. And this is for the city, y'all. So, shouts out Jacksonville, Duval.
X, man.
Let's get
Duval
it.
till we die. You hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
Duval till we die. Shout out to Dre Jenkins on the merch, man.
Yes, sir.
Dre Jenkins on the merch, man.
What his name is again? Come on, you gotta give a
Dre
shout out.
Jenkins, man. Shout out to Dre Jenkins on the merch, man. He dropped
Dre
these shirts.
Jenkins.
He
Yes,
dropped these
sir.
shirts with Duval till we die, man. Shout out to
Powerful.
dog. You hear me?
I'm gonna get his Instagram when we get off, man, so we could give
Say
him
less.
a shout out. Yes,
Dream that
sir.
dreams to reality right there. You feel me?
Absolutely. You know the
Yeah.
vibes.
D2R films, man. Shout out the dog for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's him right there.
Fuck what you heard about the Sunshine State. Florida boys, well, say this a gun shake state.
That's where he from.
From the
He
home
from
of
the home of the jazz.
Cutting nigga
That
bad
nigga
bitches
bad.
in the
He's on the same side. All on that.
bitch telling like
He's
it's
telling like a mad cop. Yeah.
Bitch telling like it's NASCAR. All on that
All on that side. He's telling like a mad cop. Yeah.
Bitch telling like it's NASCAR. Like in
Like it.
NASCAR. Pull up in
Pull up in
the
the.
car. Need for speed, I get up on the car. Never been
Never
a rap
been a.
star. They tell more
It's
lies
them
than a
life in the.
pastor. Watch them
That's
turn like a rap star.
yeah.
Baby boy, Florida keys, you know it's dope. Baby boy, I'm here to
I'm
bring
here to bring the city hope.
Pick up the
It's a
slack
fucking
and put the
black
city on my back. My daughter and my mama, let them blow 100 racks. I'm on a mission, be a blessing to the city. Them youngins steady watching, cause they scratching in the city. Cleveland be the orange, Richmond be the goddess. Washington and Heights, them problem child be catching rockets. Hilltop, Hollywood, breaking down to the block. They sold it up here in the project 1200. Keep it cool and don't be flashing at the corner store. You leave it running, you spread it at the yellow stove. For what you heard about the Sunshine State, Florida boys, well, say this a gun shake state. He from the home of the Jaguars. Cutting nigga bad bitches and them fast cars. I'm on that fat fish telling like it's NASCAR. Yeah, fish telling like it's NASCAR. I'm on that fat fish telling like it's NASCAR. Yeah, fish telling like it's NASCAR. Shout out to the general, to the general. Shout out to the pop, even the spotted God. Super Sammy. Foes up, you know I got talking Glock. 4 fighters for the streets, not for the studio. Big shit, B6. Shout out to the studio. Wanna hit some Florida, just could never make a video. Really like Call of Duty, the younger be catching cold. Southside Margo, Duval and D-Lo. Younger Nate's fucking choppers, spin the billions. I can tell them who was on the shout out to the Bobby Fish girl.
Yeah, we never mention in that other boy.
Nigga
know I'm a Florida boy.
And never mentioning that other boy. I knocked him out my Porter, say this the Sunshine State.
Yo, what she doing though?
She puts the
poppin' the hands up on her knees.
Selling dope for the keys, Fuck what you heard about the Sunshine State.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, y'all gotta check that out on YouTube, man. That's NASCAR. I'm talking about
facts, though.
Doing numbers, man. Talking, representing Florida in the most utmost powerful, positive, and profound way. That you know what I mean. Triple P on that one, man. You went triple P. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that.
Let me ask you a few more things, man, and then however you want to do it, you could go ahead and give a 30-minute shout out if you want to after that. But let me just ask you a few more things, man, because one thing I'm realizing about social media, right? It's like it's interesting. It's almost like us as creators, like we have to be on social media now. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. It's like, bro, if you're not on social media, how do you expect to grow? What's your thoughts on that whole working a 9 to 5? Juggling social media, juggling family life, and juggling just being a human being. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, for me right now, bro, just working with what I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm just staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? Every time I be tired, bro. You hear me? Like this shit, I be tired, but get what? I just got to keep pushing, so I can't afford to call off on her, and I can't afford to say, no, I ain't coming to do that show. You hear me? So, it may be a time I'm going to do a show and shit, I may get off, I may leave that show 2:00 in the morning and got to be up 4:45 to go to work. You know what I'm saying? But I got to do it, so it's really just the drive, bro. Like, it ain't for everybody. And sometimes it's a lot of talented people, bro. You feel me? But everybody just ain't got the drive or the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Just be certain things that stop people from chasing the dream. And I'm trying to be a testimony of that too. Like, keep the dream alive. If he do it for me, he'll do it for you. So, that's it, bro. Like, on some real shit, man. Like just keeping it going, man. Like and even when roadblocks will come, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I don't try to walk in some doors and they were closed on me, right?
Yes, sir.
And even though that door closed on me, I still came through that door and shined brighter than everything else that came through that door. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a testimony to that too, bro. Sometimes it's just on you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't matter who he is. You know what I'm saying? Even with that picture, it could have it's the God in me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's what made me stand out in that. That's how I see it. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
It's 100 people that was at the block party look just like me. You know what I'm saying? Dark skin, golds, and dreads. But
Yes, sir.
what it just so happened made me stand out. You know what I'm saying? For that particular person, for them to inbox him. That lady had a husband and a side nigga. You see what I'm saying? She tried to put me in the mix. You know what I'm saying? But baby boy ain't going for that.
Nah,
I ain't one of them. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir.
Yeah, I ain't
Yes,
one
sir.
of them. I'm really him. But I do appreciate the love and support. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I do though. I really do. I appreciate that. But yeah, man. So all that to say that too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's for you, bro, it's for you. Ain't nothing that's gonna deny you or deny it, and I ain't like I've been telling a lot of people, like shit, man. I've been getting a lot of congratulations lately. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it could just be me being humble or you know what I'm saying? I may not see it like the next, but I keep telling them, like, bro, I ain't got nowhere yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
this only the beginning, but I'm getting man, people from elementary school don't call me. I ain't lying.
jeez,
That was real shit though. I
man.
ain't sugarcoating that shit, bro. People from
Sheesh.
elementary school say, but I knew you were gonna make it way back. You remember that time you made that rap in elementary school? I ain't lying.
Dang.
Yo, that first rap over that Just For Me perm, I was able to play it in front of my class. You feel me?
Dang.
I was able to play it in front of my class for real, man. But yeah, man, that's been something that's been coming about. But like I said, bro, this is only the beginning, man. I'm just really, getting my feet wet with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been chasing it now,
Yeah.
granted, but as far as compensating it, you know what I'm saying? Even getting the acknowledgement for this shit, you feel me? Of course, I get it from my people, but to get it from complete strangers, bro, you feel me? That's different. And that's what I meant by earlier when I was like, shit, I can really say I already made it, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, I already you know what I'm saying? You mentioned baby boys, shit. They gonna say one or two things right now today. Oh, you talking about the dude that went to clean up on Mall Creek, or the dude that went viral on Lil Duval page? You see what I'm saying?
Dang, that's
But
powerful.
get what? When they go see who it is, guess what they seeing? That boy working. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Yeah, that
Yes,
boy
sir.
working. That's all you gonna see on that page, man. Me working, man. But that's what it's back though, because shit. Without faith and work, bro, it's impossible. You hear me?
Oh,
Just got to keep it going though. But that's where I'm at with it, man.
yeah. Now, that's what made me want to do this interview today, and I'm glad. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you for taking out the time. Because as soon as I sent that Batman symbol, you know what I'm saying, you reached right out, immediately. So thank you so much for that. But I was in a slump, man. My internet was acting up for the past few, days or whatnot. And I couldn't even understand who I was as a person anymore. Not saying Wi-Fi is life, but man, the internet is like I work from home, so it's like I need the internet, you know what I'm saying, to work. So just
But
being not able to work for a few days, not being able to do what I love doing, it just kind of like threw me back. So like once I started like realizing, okay, this is who I am, this is what I love to do. I love doing interviews. I love being able to put a spotlight on individuals because I feel like this, man. Everybody in this world deserves to be understood. And it's almost like giving a person a hug, bro, when they really need it. Sometimes that's all that person needed to continue to push forward was understandings or a hug, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, man, I'm glad that I reached out to you, the first person I thought of. I was like, man, let me reach out to him because I'm my internet back up, I'm back in my mode. I say all that to say, what's your thoughts on promotion and marketing, man, for like an artist? Like, how important is that? Do you feel like these artists need it? And if so, how do they get that marketing? How do they get that promotion? That's a
okay,
two-way question. I'm sorry.
Facts. Okay, so the first, which answer you want first?
I want to know how important it is for the to get that promotion slash marketing.
It's very important. You feel me?
Uh-oh.
If not, you ain't gonna go no further than your friends. You see what I'm saying? Like you're gonna
Mm,
be stuck with just the people that know you. Just as far as you can reach is as far as your music gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about creating those moments. You know what I'm saying? Like my promotion, I'm really just doing it. I'm really just pursuing it, and it's promoting itself. You know what I'm saying? Like granted, like I say previously, I see somebody throwing a show or they bringing an artist. I'm gonna tap in. Hey man, what it cost for me to open up? I'm creating a moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm creating I'm grabbing the audience. You know what I'm saying? It's I mean multiple shows I've done, and if the headline artists don't get the love I get at the
mm,
show. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, bro. You know, so and that's not to take nothing from nobody else, but that's just
right,
being honest. You know what I'm saying? And they see it, they know it though. They done seen it time and time again. You know, but it really just be about creating those moments and grabbing that crowd that's there, you know, and you capture that. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you get footage of that. That's self promotion. You know what I'm
yes, sir.
saying? Now, granted, everybody is chasing a viral moment. You know that's the biggest thing. Like if it just go crazy, you know what I'm saying? You do a
Right.
show and that show just go crazy and the internet just feed from it. You know what I'm saying? And that can create something. You know what I'm saying? So it that's what's the best thing about promotion. You know what I'm saying? Promotion is what's gonna sell your product. You know what I'm saying? If you want to sell music or you want to sell performances, some people put all their promotion into a video. You
Right.
know, so bam, they want to get screams for this video, so they promotion going into that video. Then you have some artists that want to put promotion into a particular song. You know what I'm saying? So they
Mm,
may put the investment into the artist that they gonna feature on that song. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Because they want this song to be heard at a bigger audience. You know, then you got artists like me. Like my hustle is, man, I'm gonna grind these shows. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
That show
sir.
money gonna make it. I can't give them the sauce, but
Okay.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Uh,
I rather get those shows right now, and I can afford to do that.
yes,
I
sir.
I ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. I don't need no handout. You hear me? I can do it. You know what I'm saying? God got me in position to be able to do that. You know, and now it's to the point where they booking me. You know, so it's working out. You know, it's working out. It's working out. It's working out. But that's what
Word.
worked for me. You feel
Gotcha.
me? That's what worked for me.
Well, let me ask you this. Because this is why I love music, bro. I love the ability to see how artists grow and also to be able to put people on. And that's one of the coolest things I used to do back in the days, man. I find some new music and be like, "Yo, have you heard of this artist?" Right? And then that person listens to him, and then that person tells somebody. Like, what would you say is the best way of building a fan base in 2025? What is kind of like some of the best ways to build a fan base? Because I'm pretty sure people are trying to
Right.
trying to work on that.
Well, my biggest thing is find your market.
Okay.
You got to know what fan base you're marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
What's your style of music? What type of music you make? If you an individual that makes we're just gonna say country music, then you know what I'm saying. Market out into the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? You know what country folks at. Not nothing against the Kentucky folks and all that, but just and you look at the geographics, that's where the country at. That's where they raising cows and stuff, but they love that type of music as well. So that's what if you want
Mm.
some city type shit, you know what I'm saying? Some hot girl type shit, then you're gonna market that into the South. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get into some lyrical music, then you're gonna market that up north. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's all about knowing who want to hear you. You know, and that's the biggest thing. You got to know what type of music you make and who want to hear your music. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
you could make music and it could be great music, but you could be feeding it to the wrong crowd.
Wow.
They may not can relate to what you're putting out. Them gems they're getting now. You know,
Yeah,
people
that's
really
a mic
charge for
drop, but
this.
yeah.
Hey, people really
Nah,
charge for this. You heard me? But
nah, thank you,
the
sir.
game really to be sold, not
Yeah,
told.
oh man, that was a mic drop moment. Well, hey man, you doing community service again, it sounds like,
Facts though,
man.
cause guess what though? Cause it's bigger than me. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It's bigger than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about
Yes,
us. You
sir.
feel me? That's why I'm on your platform right now. You know what I'm
Appreciate that.
saying? It's
Yes,
bigger
sir.
than me, bro. That shit about us right now. You heard me? So,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? It's everything, man. You feel
Yeah.
me? And they better take that and run with it. They better know where to
Exactly.
shop your music. You feel me?
Yes,
Know where to shop your music, you know.
no.
But I got the South on lock and I'm claiming it. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
got the
sir.
South on lock right now, but we really worldwide with it, man. They listen to this music everywhere, man. I'm talking about, and I say everywhere. I
Uh-huh.
really wish I have it all together. The next time we set this up and do an
Yes, sir.
interview, bro, we're gonna get a little bit in depth, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, gonna let them know where the screams coming from. Like all this shit is
Ooh,
organic, it's original. We ain't got no bots. We ain't paying for nobody to
all
listen to
real.
our shit. We ain't paying for nobody to post us, man. This is strictly the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you hear me? I tell you
Yes, sir.
everything, you hear me? And guess
Yeah,
what? We're gonna keep it going. You
yes,
feel
sir.
me? Yeah, if
Look.
it ain't broke, don't fix it. Man, we just gonna do what we doing. You feel me? Cause I'm just being me.
All
That's all
right.
they getting is a whole lot of me. You hear me?
You mind if I switch gears real quick? I'm gonna switch gears, man, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let me switch gears real quick because another thing that I seen you doing, and how do I say this without like coming off weird, bro? Like not like I feel like when you make music, and you attractive, you know what I mean, being like I guess they'll call it like a sex symbol, or like I noticed that you was on TikTok. I noticed you on Instagram, you showing face. Like, this is what I ask all my guests, man. What's your thoughts on being romantic? Like, would you consider yourself a romantic dude? Are you leaving back the rose petals on the bed type dude, or what's
Man,
up?
look, for my girl though,
Uh-huh.
my girl getting whatever. You hear me?
Okay.
Like, you feel me? I wish I could give her the sky, the moon, and the stars and the sun. You hear me? Like, you know, cause she her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
She
sir.
that girl. Fuck the it girl. She is that girl. You hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
And now another. Not now another. Not a now another. I chill. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you
Yes, sir.
something.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, and I can't say I've always been like that, but I tell you
Mhm.
one thing that I do stand on: black men don't cheat. You hear me?
Exactly.
And
We need a
can't
replay.
not now can't not now motherfucker get on this internet and tell you now nothing different. You hear me?
Exactly,
But
man.
yeah,
Exactly. I
man.
wish
But
my girl
as
heard
far as
that.
like, like romantic.
Oh man. I'm gonna pause it and then we're gonna let them come back.
Going up, bro.
Yeah, you almost broke the internet with that one, boy. We're gonna just go past that real quick. Basically, he said black man don't cheat, and his girl is the world, man. His girl is the world.
Facts
Yes,
though.
sir.
Stand on that, man. You feel me?
Yes,
They
sir.
know who he is, bro. I
Yes,
ain't
sir.
got to do too much. You feel me? But
Yes, sir.
this one gonna go up for sure, for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir.
They know what the fuck going on, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
man. What else you got for me though,
Man,
bro?
yeah, yo, but before we go, I don't know how much time you got. That's why I be feeling bad, man. Cause like I don't got no interview after this,
No,
but
no,
yeah.
I'm about. I got room for a couple more questions,
Okay,
bro.
that's what's up. Let me
Yeah, yeah.
ask you this.
You're a
Okay,
good interviewer.
thank you, sir.
You good at what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So you deserve your flowers. You gotta get you some little Q bombs. You can like then like that was one of the moments. You supposed to drop your Q
Nah,
bomb right there, bro. You feel me? Yeah. Get you some little sound effects over there. You hear me?
appreciate it. Will do. Dang,
For
taught me
sure.
something. Let me write that down. Will do.
Yeah. Do that.
Uh,
Do that though.
Well, because me personally, man, like I said, it's all about discoverability, man. And I know people gonna watch, especially when it comes to YouTube, man. I don't be watching, man, I be seeing videos pop up 2, 3, 4 years down the line. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
facts
saying?
though.
And then I watch it, I'm like, dang, I needed this, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, like, people are able to, definitely extract from this interview, man. You definitely did a, great job with dropping gems. I didn't really get a chance to like talk about much of like your upbringing. Like, do
Okay.
you care to kind of like mention maybe like, how it was like growing up in Jacksonville, being a black man in Florida? It just kind of like you, matter of fact, and mental health awareness, you know what I'm saying? We're really big on mental health awareness. So if you want to
Thanks.
just tie all three together, man, that'd be great.
Say less. Well, shit. Like I said, I grew up in Mixon, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna skim through it real quick.
Okay.
Right? But I grew up in Mixon. My elementary bus stop was what a corner. Like I got off where I got off the bus at is where niggas sold dope at. See what I'm saying? Like my bus stop, my elementary bus stop. But they were my god brothers. You see what I'm saying? So since back then, that's how I got the name Junkie J. I be getting off the elementary bus and I'm walking up to come hit the J. See what I'm
Mm,
saying? Young. You know what I'm saying? So I experienced. You ever see the post that be like, that shit y'all doing right now? I did that, in my 20s, man. I did that shit when I was young. You heard me? Like I was a lot before. That's why they say I got an old soul, but I was way before my time. You know,
wow.
but with that being the case, like I grew up real quick, man. I went from honestly, bro. I kind of went from like that the stage of like watching The Simpsons at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like probably
Mm,
like the third grade. I think probably a Pokemon and shit was just coming out around this time, right? But I went from being a regular kid doing shit that regular kids do, bro, to being all the way outside. You know what I'm saying? Like just like an
mm,
overnight type of thing, young. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
And it just made me grow up quick, man. Like I understood death early. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm,
understood the value of a dollar early. You know what I'm saying? I understood that shit. You know, we weren't poor, but we were fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like these are
yes, sir.
things that I understood early as a child. Now my mama did a damn good job. You heard me? Like, I can't take shit from her. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? But you know, just knowing, you know what I'm saying, life for what it is. We wasn't poor.
Mm,
But shit was kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
man.
want for nothing. There's a lot of shit we didn't need for nothing.
Mhm.
But there's a lot of shit we wanted. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying?
Yes,
We,
sir.
we might can't get them Jordans, but shit, we gonna get some Reeds.
Yes,
You feel
sir.
me? Ain't nothing
Yes, sir.
wrong with the
You never heard of
Reeds,
me.
but
No,
I
black.
want them Jordans, mama. You heard me?
Yes,
Look, Chris
sir.
got them Jordans.
Oh, look, no, look, Chris, no, no. Look, Chris
Look,
got the
Chris got them
Jordan with the
Jordans, ma.
with
You
the with the
heard me?
platinum FUBU on. You know what
Hey,
I'm
nah,
saying?
nah, nah. She
Stunting.
ain't gonna do the FUBU
Oh,
on me
she
now.
didn't even do the FUBU.
I'm gonna be in some Pepsi or some Imperialists and
Yeah,
shit like
yes,
that. Now
sir.
you know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Yeah,
sir.
dude's gonna have it. But I wasn't in the FUBU. I ain't do the
Okay.
FUBU. Hell nah.
Okay.
No. But yeah, man. But just coming up like that, bro, and really in the hood, man. Like I really
Hmm.
like Mixon was one of them hoods, bro. Like like your neighbor mama gonna cuss your ass out. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Granted, I had the mama when she come home from work, she on my side. Now we cussing y'all ass out, but we still gonna love each other tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Yes,
like
sir.
that in the neighborhood, man. My grandma stayed one house away.
Nice.
With my great grandma. My great grandma and my great great grandma stayed one house away. So I was able to get a lot of knowledge right there, right down the street. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
powerful.
this just in the upcoming, you know what I'm saying, the upbringing of me, bro. But yeah, by the time it went up, shit, life started happening early, bro. Like, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I'm talking about early, and shit, a nigga just adapted. I was going to Butler Middle toting a pistol to school. You know what I'm saying? Like just young. Like, but that's just what we was on. Now, granted, we wasn't shooting nobody. Not
Right.
my generation. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We wasn't shooting nobody, but you one of the tough ones if you got one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
sir.
it ain't even shoot. The one that I had, it wouldn't shot a damn bullet, but I pull that motherfucker out. You
Yes,
see what
sir.
I'm saying?
Yes,
I'll pull
sir.
it out. But
Nah. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man, it just was like that, man, and
Dang, let me ask you
and
a question real quick. I'm
mhm.
so sorry to cut you off because you just painted a picture for me and I just gotta know how was it going to the fair? You know what I'm saying? Being where you from, know how the fairground is a pool where anything can pop off at any time, especially if you wearing a certain color, a certain, you know what I'm saying? How was that
I'm
for you?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Uh,
I wasn't going to the fair.
oh, you wasn't going to the fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The times that I did go, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
but I would I went if we went, we ain't go in. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
when I start going, it
Uh-huh.
wasn't like that. It wasn't going for the enjoyment of the fair. You
Uh-huh.
know what I'm saying? We pulling up and like we was. I was at the Midnight Magic used to be a thing at the
Yeah.
fair, and I was
Yeah.
there for the last night of that. You know what I'm saying? And my
Gotcha.
first year of high school was the last night of the Midnight Magic, where we can go
Yeah.
to the fair at like 12 a.m. and it'll
Uh,
end like at like 2 or 3 or something like that. Like they had like a Midnight Madness. That was the name
yeah.
of Midnight Magic,
Yeah.
but we called it Midnight Madness.
You're right.
And yeah, I was there for the last day of that, but I ain't go in. That was just
Uh-huh.
like you say, east side of town pulling up. Look, we finna bump. It really just be
Used to get
schools though.
crazy, yo. Used to be
It be the west
crazy.
side school versus the east
Yes, sir.
side school, or the north side school versus the south side school. That's all it
Yeah.
was back
Yes,
then,
sir.
bro.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. That's it. But
Okay.
yeah, man, we get the enjoyment at the fair now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We the OGs now. And now
Exactly.
we feel how they feel about us back then. The young niggas out there showing out. Like, God, these young niggas fucking it up, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna
Facts
be
though.
crazy. It's crazy how we done got older now. It's like, bro, it's like we ain't trying to be with all that foolishness. But once you get you an old lady, boy, once you get responsibilities, boy, you is not trying to risk nothing, boy, about no job, my job and my place of stay. Boy,
Facts now.
who about to risk what? Like,
Facts now.
I'd
Facts
rather
now.
stay home. Like, I'd rather stay home before I put myself in that situation.
Man, listen, only
Yeah.
way I'm out that door is if I'm performing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I go and show love at certain places, because I want people to show love to me when I do perform,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna go show face, here and there, but other than that, bro, I'm put up, man. I ain't easy accessible. You know what I'm saying? You gotta book me. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Yeah, you gotta book me. I ain't even playing, like, but I
Yes, sir.
stand on it though, and they
Yes,
know I ain't lying.
yes, sir. Would
Yeah,
you
they know
say
I ain't lying.
would you say you cook more at home or do you like to go to restaurants? And if
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna say it's even,
okay,
but I definitely can cook though. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and my girl cook together though. You know what I'm saying? We
okay.
getting that bitch together. That's like one of our things.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? Like, and she gonna cut up them potatoes and shit.
Yes, sir.
She gonna boil them potatoes and mash them up. We do homemade shit like that. Like
Okay,
I told you, I'm around great grandma and great great grandma, so I just taught her everything I know, and we just, But when it comes to it, now I ain't gonna lie. Well, we both be like, but baby, you want to just go and get some Longhorn, or you want to get some Olive
oh
Garden? Yeah,
Lord.
we definitely gonna cheat on cooking on that stove, but definitely though, I say it's even. It go both
Okay.
ways. It go
Uh,
both ways for sure. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? We both Tauruses, so I think we kind of
okay.
balance each other life out. You hear
That's
me?
powerful. That's
Yeah,
powerful.
yeah, 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 yeah. They say you ain't supposed to date your same sign, but it worked for us though. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? So I'm gonna put that out into the atmosphere too. Don't be afraid of it, y'all. They always say you ain't supposed to date your sign, but it can work though. You just
Yeah.
gotta, you just know who you're dealing with. It's like
Exactly.
looking at it in the mirror. You hear me? For
Yeah.
real, for real.
And now commitment is really huge, man. And being able to be like, yo, babe, I'm committed. Like you ain't gotta worry about me, huh? Like you ain't gotta worry about that. Like long as both parties have that understanding and it's like legit mutual, you don't gotta feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I be, bro, I used to be crazy, bro. Like my girl like would show me videos of like other women. I'd be like, I don't know, if that, yeah, I don't want
Right,
to see
right,
that.
right, right,
You
right.
know
That
what I'm
that
saying?
is some
But
awkward shit though, right? You don't know how
yeah.
to reply to that. Thanks though.
Yeah, so it just be like, but when it's like an understanding, she like, man, you good, bro. As long as you ain't lusting and stuff like that, bro. Just watch the video. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all
Thanks
right,
though.
cool. Little scene come on the movies, bro. We still like little kids, bro. We ain't that big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just mutual though. That's the kind of relationship we done built and stuff like that. So to all those people out there looking to get in relationships, man, just especially if you're a dude, man. If your women start, yelling, man, just go ahead and take it in. You know what I'm saying? And just try to look
Right.
at it from her understandings, bro. Don't try to just, Because once y'all start going back and forth, then it's like y'all beefing at that point. You know what I'm
Thanks
saying?
though. You can't be
So,
the op in her life. You see what I'm saying?
right,
You
exactly,
can't be the
bro.
op in your girl. She can't be your op. You heard me?
Right, right. You
But
know what I'm
yeah though,
saying?
man. But yeah though, bro. That really what I be on, man. You feel me? I be put up, man. You know,
Right.
I be put up, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, go. I'm gonna play one more song, man. We're gonna ride
Say
under one
less,
more
man.
song. Since we've been doing all that talk about outside, we gotta go out to that outside real
Say
quick.
less, man. Hey, man, let them know you can screen this on every platform, man. You know, I'm on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can Google Baby Boy 904. You get on Google and Google Baby Boy 904. All one word, on space, nothing that. One word, Baby Boy 904. If you Google it, Meta AI gonna tell you when my birthday is. You heard me?
Man, that's powerful, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did it, y'all. So I put in baby boy, like literally BABYBOY 904, and I found all his music. So definitely check it out. I'm gonna play your song, but I want to ask you one more thing before we go. All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
She ain't worried about an ex.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
you see, I was already listening to that thing.
Yeah, fast though. That's what the DJs always started over at too, though. Yeah, they always run that back. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
What time you laying, girl? You take care of that and get right back, you hear me?
Yeah.
Come on, come on. She took a trip to Miami, she got us a man now. Baby boy gon'
Baby
make
boy
her
gonna
shake
make
it,
a
baby
shake it,
girl gon'
baby
cool
girl
it
gonna
out.
put it
It's
out. It's
summertime, she
summertime.
summer
It's
fine to
summertime.
die.
Die,
She
die.
ain't
She
even
ain't
for the
even for
street,
the
but baby
streets, but
be
baby be
outside,
out.
she
Be out.
outside.
Yeah.
Every day the
Baby do the
sunshine,
sun.
pop your shit,
Pop your
girl.
shit,
It's
bro.
your
It's
time,
your
yeah,
time.
she
You be outside.
outside.
Come on.
Every day the
Baby do the
sunshine, pop your
sunshine.
shit,
Pop your
girl.
shit,
It's
bro.
your
It's your
time.
time.
Hey, she ain't
This
worried
ain't
about
worried
it.
about it.
She
She
popping out for
popping
the
out for
mess.
the
Little baby,
little
she got
baby.
a
She
chain,
got
got a
got
nigga
a
blind
nigga
past.
bad.
He ain't
She
got no
ain't got
pussy
the
yet. Yeah, she out
yeah,
by
she
her
got about her
respect.
respect.
Pop
Yeah.
out in the city with the inches, keep the long hair. VVS and
CBS
different, yeah, they
definitely yeah,
pop
they
off in
pop
the
up in
next
that
round.
next
From
rock.
bus
From
fell to
bus to the
airfare, been a
aircraft,
good,
been a
yeah,
good
no more
year, no more
welfare. That
rap,
pussy
that
good, she
pussy
kept
good,
her
she
hair
kept her
care.
hair care.
Summertime, summer dress ain't gotta
Ain't
wear no
gotta run no
underwear. Fresher
underwear.
than the flowers, like it's
Like
flowers
a
growing
flower
under
growing
that.
under
Get
that.
off in the wind, let baby know just how to disappear. She blind up with a Glock when them bitches try to stare. She pretty with some man, she got
She
them whole
got them whole
man.
man.
Up in
She
the
up in the
band, the
band,
baby,
the
she
baby,
bout a
she got a
cash.
cash.
Stripping that
Stripping
now,
that
you
now,
really
you
wanna
really
go to
wanna go to
class. She ain't
class.
trying
She
to
ain't
get
trying
no
to give
freaky,
me
she just wanna
she
trip.
wanna see
She
my
took a
ass
trip
back.
to Miami, she got
She
us a
got us
man
a
now.
man
Baby
now,
boy
yeah.
gon' make her shake it, baby girl
Baby
gon'
girl
cool it
gonna
out.
put it
It's
out, huh?
summertime, she summer
She
fine to
somewhat by the
die.
side,
She
yeah.
ain't
She
even
ain't
for
even
the
get for
street,
the
but
street,
baby
but
be
baby be
outside,
out.
she
She outside.
outside. Every day the
Baby do the
sunshine, pop your
sunshine,
shit,
pop your
girl.
shit,
It's
bro.
your
It's your
time,
time.
yeah, she
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Every day the
Baby do the
sunshine, pop your
sunshine,
shit,
pop your
girl.
shit,
It's
bro.
your
It's your
time.
time. Go up.
Hey, she ain't
She
worried
ain't
about it.
worried about it.
She popping out for the next little baby.
Little
She got
baby,
a
she
check, got a nigga
got a
blind
nigga
pass.
bad.
He ain't
She
got the
ain't got
pussy
that pussy
yet.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, she all
Yeah, she
about her
got about her
respect.
respect. Yeah.
Yeah, rent
Yeah,
like
red
some
like
water,
a
little
water,
baby
little
said she
baby,
be
she be
paying
paying that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she ain't
She
worried
ain't
with no
worried about no
man that
man
red
that.
like some water, little baby said she be paying that. Them hating
The
that
hating
hoe,
man
yeah, you
who
know that they can't stand it. But
that
pop
tell her
your
pop
shit,
your
baby
shit,
girl, you
baby
know
girl,
it
you
lit.
know it is,
Yeah, for
yeah.
summer
Summer
heat,
heat,
yeah,
yeah.
you know it's
You
lit.
know it
Yeah,
is, yeah.
pop your
Pop
shit,
your
baby
shit,
girl, you
baby
know
girl,
it
you
lit.
know it is,
Yeah, you
yeah.
with the
You
shit,
with the shit,
yeah, you with the
you
shit,
with the
yeah,
shit color,
yeah.
yeah.
This for them
It's
hot
got them
girls, the
hot girls
fitted
and
girls,
city girls,
even some
even
ditty
some
girls,
city
some
girls,
thick, them
some
pretty girls.
city
I
girls.
say them
I said
red
them
girls,
red
I
girls.
say them
I said
chocolate
them
girls.
chocolate
Cause
girls.
baby boy, I hold it down
Hold
for
it
you.
down for
Baby,
you.
she took a trip to Miami, she got us a man now. Baby boy
Baby
gon' make
boy
her
gonna
shake
make
it,
a
baby
shake it,
girl gon'
baby
cool
girl
it
gonna put
out.
it
It's
out. It's
summertime, she
summertime.
summer
It's
fine to
summertime
die.
style.
She
Like,
ain't
she
even
ain't
for the
even
street,
for the
but
street,
baby
but
be
baby be
outside,
out.
she
Be outside.
outside. Every day the
Every day the
sunshine,
sun,
pop your shit,
pop your
girl.
shit,
It's
bro.
your
It's
time,
your
yeah,
time.
she
Yeah, she outside.
outside. Every day the
Every day the
sunshine,
sun,
pop your shit,
pop your
girl.
shit,
It's
bro.
your
It's your
time.
time. Go up.
Yes, sir.
You
Man,
feel me? It's different, and
yeah,
it's different music, bro. You
yes,
feel me? You ain't
sir.
gonna hear that nowhere else. Like, I'm creating my own lane with this shit, bro. You feel me? Ain't nobody else making this type of music. You hear me? At all. You hear me? You ain't gonna hear this
Definitely.
shit nowhere else. Any song of mine you played, you ain't gonna hear that come from nobody else. And sometimes that's a good thing and a bad thing because now it ain't even nothing that they can relate it to. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's a door I have to kick down. You know what I'm saying? But I told you every other door that's been denied, bro. God done took me through it. You hear me? But what was your last question, bro?
Well, dang, I mean, because it sounds like you've been like I love that popping music. Like you just pop it, like it make you want to pop a bottle. Like you want to
Yeah,
pop a
yeah, yeah.
bottle.
It's
You know
that
what
though.
I'm
Like
saying?
It's a vibe. You heard me say that. Say it's a
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, it's a vibe, y'all.
Every
It's a
song
vibe,
is a
y'all.
vibe, ain't it? You feel
Yeah,
me?
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you just heard single after single after single off the album. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And the album gonna be it's a vibe. You feel me? That's what it is. It's a vibe. The whole album, bro. You
Uh,
feel me? It's a vibe, man. But we got a lot of music I'm gonna, release pretty soon. But we ain't gonna even speak on it. I don't even,
right.
we talking about what we got right now. What we got
Yes,
right
sir.
now, that's enough. You hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
stand on that. That's enough. You hear me?
Yes, sir. And it's been a wonderful opportunity, like I said, to speak with you right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to you. So what I want you to do is just if you could spell out your Instagram, if you could give all the shots out that you would like. This is a pass the mic moment. So I want you to just, pop off for a minute and a half, bro. Just everything, you know what I'm saying? So here we
Say
go,
that.
passing the mic.
Say listen, but y'all know what it is, man. I am underscore baby boy 904. You hear me? And y'all can find me on every platform, man. Like I told you, you just Google baby boy 904, everything gonna pop up. You can go to Google and put my name in, everything will pop up, man. But shout out to everybody though. You hear me? I'm talking about shout out to my city, man. You feel me? I'm talking about everybody that's chasing the dream. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's fighting depression. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's suffering through anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I want them people to know, you feel me, that, you're going to make it through that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? You're going to make it through it. You feel me? Just keep your faith. You hear me? So shout out to the people that's overlooked. You hear me? You may feel like you overlooked, but really you've been uplifted. You hear me? And they looking ahead of them and they gotta look above to see you. You see what I'm saying? Cause you done been uplifted. So shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the unspoken. You feel me? The ones who feel like their voices ain't being heard. You feel me? We gonna speak for them. You heard me? So shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than my people. You know what I'm saying? It's about us, bro. You feel me? So, you know, yeah, big shots out to all them people, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. That's who we doing it for. You know what I'm saying? We trying to create a safe place, you know what I'm saying? A safe space. You know what I'm saying? We trying to create a totally different type of government. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a totally different type of law and order. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to have the power and the structure, you feel me, to be able to stand, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes next to them people, come money talk. You feel me? It's some artists out the city that, they may have that type, but they may just ain't got that mindset. You know what I'm saying? To do those type of things, but yeah, it's bigger than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about us. You feel me? Like, but it's all gonna come together, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly why, because I can't be selfish and just shout out or this cameraman, but shout out to the cameraman that shot that picture. You know what I'm saying? At Duval Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I say shout out to this DJ. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to TJ the DJ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He definitely, he tapped me in with different shows. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to MC Ugly Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He tapped in with me too. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who paying attention. You feel me? Because it's a lot of people paying attention now. They don't really know what they want to do yet. They just watching because a lot of people ain't gonna support you until it's popular to support you. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't even tripping on that because that day will come too. You know what I'm saying? But today's price ain't gonna be tomorrow's price. You know what I'm saying? And that's all good. But if we locked in, we locked in. You feel me? Yeah, we locked in, we locked in. But today's price, it definitely ain't gonna be tomorrow's price because you never can get ahead of God. You know what I'm saying? And anything can happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And something gonna happen tomorrow. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words, something gonna happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna be able to create progress. You feel me? And that's all we need, bro. If you get a little progress, they say the turtle eventually won the race. You feel me? Just a little bit of progress. Keep inching, keep inching, keep inching, keep inching. You feel me? What the little train did, I think I can. I think I can. I'm trying to tell you, they taught us that shit. They programmed that shit in us as kids. You hear me? It's about applying it. You got to know when and where to apply it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be a testimony of it. You know what I'm saying? And you going to have this interview, bro. What should I tell you now? What should I tell you? You know what I'm saying? V-Lad, them gonna be pulling from your shit, bro. I'm telling you now. I ain't sugarcoating it because ain't nobody getting it to them like me. You hear me? You ain't gonna catch this shit nowhere else. Gonna give you this shit uncut. You hear me? Yeah, this right off the brick. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got no cut on it at all. You know what I'm saying? This is the whole 36. You hear me? Yeah, I stand on that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find this nowhere else, bro. You ain't gonna find this nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole 36.
In the morning, go to class, she ain't trying to do no tricking, she just wanna trick. She took a trip to Miami, she got us a man now. Baby boy gon' make her shake it, baby girl gon' toot it out. It's summertime.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go screen that,
She ain't even
man.
for the street, but baby,
All platforms, you hear me? Right now.
every day the sunshine, pop your shit, girl. It's your
It's your
time,
time.
she
Yeah,
got
she out.
time.
Come on.
Every day the sunshine, pop your shit, girl.
Till next
Yeah.
time, King.
Yo.
Appreciate it,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, she ain't worried about her ex. She popping out for the next, little baby, she bout to